All right, it's Wednesday, November 12th. Just wanted to follow up on the SPY as the morning continues on here. I bought puts here on bar number 3 after kind of watching bar number 2 head down and then try to, start up, but then fail on bar 3. I anticipated these lows of the pre-market lows, and this pivot point would be taken out at the blue line. That would be a pause area. If we look at the 1 minute chart, you can see how it came down there. I scaled out at that point. It was its pause area, but now we are obviously heading lower. So at that point, you want to see what happens in 15-minute chart, which is my main trading time frame. Paused here, but didn't really give any green move, and now we're heading lower. And essentially, we're breaking through the midpoint of the prior day. So at the moment, until proven, this is close. Maybe right here we'd hold, but if not, I'm kind of seeing breaking the midpoint of the prior day, a 2-up failure with a target now to the lows of yesterday. And then that kind of, if we can get to the lows of yesterday, that's very close to the open of the week, and possibly, after that red week last week and not really, just staying inside of that, even though we tried to move up for the first 2 days, maybe we stay within a range here, and turn this red and start heading to the bottom of the range. As more time goes on, we're not really breaking out above or below this big red bar, but we'll see if that causes kind of a trading range in the weeks ahead a little bit, where maybe good buys will develop down here. But anyway, that's looking a little forward. For now, we are heading lower. I just wanted to point out, if you watch price action and scaled out here, you're still holding on, and the options are moving up nicely. I bought those 690 puts at 723, scaled out at 8. They just traded here at 9, so almost 2 points higher, and you can just go bar by bar now. But at this point, you're just kind of anticipating an outside day to the downside, a 2-up failure, so to speak, getting through the midpoint of that bar. Although we're right at that area. I'm trying to look at yesterday's chart. It's a kind of a, this could be an area where it does hold. But anyway, to me, I'm judging it very close to the midpoint of the prior day. So either we hold here and have some kind of big green reversal, or anything orderly, you can almost expect pushes to the lower end of this range. And like I said, the context is in play for a kind of a couple of days up, and maybe just staying within this overall trading range in here of this big weekly red bar from last week and moving down, maybe filling in this gap. So I'm going to stay to the downside here, for today. In order to, really get positive, you got to get back to the midpoint first bar. I don't really see that happening, but we'll find out. And I just wanted to kind of point out what's developing here this morning on the SPY and all the context involved.